Welcome back everyone to the Kilted Fig. In our last episode we saw how to be able to propagate a fig tree. Now if you don't know what propagation is, it's a fancy word for making another tree out of another tree. And so when we did that, we saw the results of that, which you can still see here. So this tree here was made from a cutting of Francesca right here. So that was cut during the hibernation stage for this winter, and I had to trim her back because she was going to be too tall for when she had her growth. And sure enough, if you look, her growth in this early growth period, it keeps going above the lights. So that's a good thing overall, and we're very happy that she is. And so this cutting took off from her, and the other cutting is taking a little bit longer, but if you can see, it's definitely got some leaves from this sand propagation. So again, the sand propagation just used water and sand, and that was it. No root hormones, no fertilizers, and we were able to get this tree, and we got this tree from that. So, but what I wanted to do this time was, because again, both these cuttings were from Francesca, we're going to tap into Freya, the Desert King. We're going to tap into what she has, a little bit of extra here. So if you don't know already, fruit trees have only so much energy, and so when you have these growths, these are called sucker branches. You need to be able to get rid of them, or else the plant is not going to have the energy go up to the branches here and be able to continue to grow and make figs like you see here from Ferdinand. So having said that, what we're going to do is we're going to take these sucker branches and do a new kind of propagation that I've not tried before. But the only way we can do it, and the reason why we can do it, is because this is all new growth. So if you see, it's all green, and that's the only way we're going to be able to do this, all right, is with this green growth, as opposed to the growth I just showed you that had what's called woody growth on it, and that we can only do with a sand propagation method. So we're going to take a nice saw here, all right, and again, this saw has been cleaned, so I took and I cleaned it with soap and warm water to make sure that we don't cause any harm or bacteria harm to Freya. All right, but all we're going to do, and you can use pinchers as well, pincher cutters too, but the only problem with doing that is you want to make sure that you don't pinch the branch too much, or it's just going to crack the wood part here, and it's going to cause damage to the inside of the branch and have issues there potentially. So that's why I want to use this saw instead. It's going to help create a nice clean cut for us. So now again, I want to make sure to cut here just a little bit out, so that way we get the little part will fall off after we cut. So sorry, the figs have definitely taken over inside of here, so I got to get a little bit more in line. So I want to do right about there. It's going to be nice and easy because I'm not in a hurry here. To nice and gentle. There we go. Nice easy cut. We're going to leave that knife there for a second. And there you have it. Now we have this hole. This is at least 12 inches, so it's probably a little bit longer than or they want it to be. But what we're going to do is we're going to leave this one here. This one's just over 6 inches. We're going to do the same thing with this one here as we're going to do with this one. So we're going to come up here. And now, see, it's a happy little plant, all right? And we're gonna try, one thing you gotta watch out for, by the way, is there'll be latex on this part of, if I can get it focused here for you. There we go. Doesn't look like it's too bad, which is good. But if you see, this is all green branch here. And we're going to take this whole green branch, we're going to remove these leaves here. So if you see these ones in the bottom, oh, there's some of that latex, see it? Now that's a skin irritant, that's why we want to stay away from that. It's going to irritate your skin. Okay, I'm going to set these guys aside here. So we're going to take these leaves off gently. Yep, still get some more latex there. And I'll probably take it off to here. So the first 3 branches or leaves. All right. So then it looks like that. And then what we're going to do is take a container of water, just like this, you know, much like a mason jar, and we're just going to stick it in the water to help prop it up here so I can still get, whoops, it might take a few times for me here to get this right, doing this one-handed. There we go. And voila. I'm gonna try to get a different angle here for you. Let's move. There we go. So now we have a potential fig tree from Freya, which is the Desert King, which is a green fig. So all we're going to do is every 2 days we'll go ahead and change out the water. This is what I've read on the internet. I haven't tried this before, so again, first time, just like with the sand propagation, but you saw the success of sand propagation. Now the big deal with the sand propagation method and this method is that if you look, you see the nodes, there's 2 of them. There's a node there where we got branch off, and a node here. Those are the ones that we are likely to get roots from, okay?